Welcome back. Welcome back to part 2. Less conversation, more action. So part 2, today I'm going to talk a little bit more about why you should start doing it. Because if you're going to waste the time to talk about it, shouldn't you waste the time in actually doing it? That way you can actually say, you know what, I did it. I'm not talking about I want to write a book. No, I've written 7 books. See, it's a little bit different. Because you can sit there and say, oh, well, I want to take a trip to Europe. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want... But that doesn't get you anywhere. Sure, it might like, oh, well, that person's got a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes, a lot of things that they want to do. But what have you done? What have you got to show for it? Folks, do it for yourself. Because I guarantee you, this is strictly from me. This is strictly from me. When I wrote the first book, I was like, hey, I did it. It's done. I don't need to say I want to write a book. I have now written a book. And guess what? It inspired me to say, if I could do the first one, I can do the second one. If I can do video, here I am about 800 videos later. Yeah, it's been about that many. I know it feels like it, right? But what I'm getting at is stop worrying or stop trying to talk and impress others with your words. Most of all, stop trying to convince yourself. Start doing it for yourself. Start taking that action. Start being the person you say you want to be. Start being that person. So start doing it for yourself and do it for yourself always. Don't do it for other people. Do it for yourself. Now, I'll include other people here in the next couple of parts, but before the week is up, I'll talk about that. But what I'm getting at is the start. The start begins with you and it ends with you. The start begins and ends with you. You have to start. You have to take that first step. You actually have to take the cap off the pen and start writing if you want to write that book. And once you're done writing that book, guess what? You will be inspired to write another. That's why people write so many books, because that bug hits them. It bites them and it says, hey, you did one, you can do another one. And sure enough, here I am, 7 books later, and I'm working on 2 more at the same time. Because I'm tired of talking about it, and I'm tired of listening people talk about things. It's time to start doing things. So do it, and do it for yourself. Don't worry about me. I should be the last person you need to impress. Do it for yourself, and then I'll be impressed. Everybody else is impressed because no one can compete with what you've done, because you've already done it, and they're only wishing they could, or they're only wishing that they want to.